Thank you. I think that's my longest run right there from the table up to here. I want to thank everyone here tonight for coming, especially the Hall of Fame committee for electing me into the Hall of Fame. As you guys know, it wasn't me you elected in. You elected in every teammate that I ever played for in my career. We're all going in this together. I told all those guys that's why you've seen us meeting down at the lobby bar talking about it. So I've been paying these guys back for what they've done for me today, is getting me to this part right here. I also want to thank the gentleman in the back row for paving the way for us to be here today. You guys are the cornerstone, the foundation of the Canadian Football League, and every player owes you a lot. Thank you all very much for what you have done. Thank you. And for my partners going into the Hall of Fame together, like Coach, you said, this is the best one ever. This will go down in history as the best Hall of Fame group going in. I'm not sure how we're going to get that done, but I know you'll get it done. So I got no worries on that. So it's good to be a part of your team finally, Coach Matthews, because I got tired of getting hit in the face by your defenses. It's good to be coming in with a teammate like Joe Mumford. Not only was he a great teammate, but on the opposing side, when he went to different teams, he's the only guy that we always had to form an offense around. We had to know where he was on the field. So, Joe, congratulations on coming in. I'm proud to be going in with you. And to finally be on Terry Vaughn's team. We always kept missing each other all the way around. I always wish that you dropped the ball when you were playing against us, but that never happened. I always wanted to get back on the field and one day maybe get a chance to play with you, but as Coach said, everybody limped up here, so I don't know how good we'd be against any other team right at this point, but we give it a shot, maybe 2 or 3 plays. So, but congratulations to you and to Chris and to Ken, for everybody, and to Gino. It's a great honor, and it's like Herm told us at the welcome reception, enjoy it. There's not that many players that are in there, but understand that this is a team game. You did not do it by yourself. There's a lot of people to thank. And I'm going to get into that right now. So it's going to be a running marathon through here. I might get a delay of game penalty. I know we got 5 minutes, but I might be just a little bit over because 16 to 17 years is going to be tough to squeeze in here pretty quick. But I'm going to give you some football terms. I'm going to start out with some F words. Now, Coach Matthews never used any. No F words at all. But my first F word is my faith. Like Coach Buono said today, thank God for this game of football. Gave us a great opportunity to meet people, gave us a great opportunity to go out there and just perform. But I knew this day would not be here if it wasn't for my Lord setting the path for me to do special things. And for everybody that is here that gets a good chance to go into the Hall of Fame, we know it's something that was set for us. We stayed the course. He made sure we stayed the course. So I want to thank that. Now, I want to thank my family as the second one. I'd like for my mom, Shirley, to stand up. Stand up. And my wife, Kathy, to stand up. As we were talking out in the reception, Mom, none of this would have happened without you. So thank you very much, Mom. Thank you for your support. I know you don't want me to play football, but you had me, you supported me, and thank you very much. So I appreciate that. To my wife, Kathy, sitting in the stands, I know it's not easy, because you hear a lot of things from people around you. And I told you ever get in a fight, you're never going to go to another game. So thank you for not getting any fights. Thank you for the support. And I love you. Thank you very much for everything. Thank you for, my wife got me 2 little redheaded kids running around the lobby you might have seen. They're about just that height where things can get dangerous if they run into you. So the Jackson and Josh, thank you for your support. They never seen me play. But he stuck his finger up my nose on the bust, so he's excited about that. My daughter Kelsey and her mom Kim, thank you for the support. It's one of those things. Family is very important, and it's not just the people that are around you. It's your siblings too. My brother Jerry was a football player. I never wanted to do it. I always wanted to be like him, but I didn't want to take the hits that he took. But Jay, thank you very much. I appreciate it, brother. And my sister Kathy and her husband Mike. Sis is the one that showed me how to cook because Mom was always working. and she had me eating that eggplant and that zucchini, and I never knew what the heck we were eating that for, but I think now I got an idea. It was to play football. So, sis, I know I hated it, but thank you very much for the zucchini and the eggplant and all that. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So that was good there. Also, in my in-law family, Kent and Lisa Heisey are here tonight. I appreciate the support from you guys. Kathy's family, the McPhee family have been great. Their dad, questions me on every home game that we have with the Ticats now. I try to give him all the answers, but really I just want to kind of move on to dinner. But I give him some answers, so we go from there. But he's a great guy. But I thank the McPhee family for all the support as well. They've been very good to me, and it's fun to go over to the house and just talk football. I know the girls don't like it because that's all their dad wants to talk about, but I enjoy it, so it gives me a time to be away and talk about some football. Now the next part is my football family. There's a few people here today. You got some friends when you play football that kind of keep you grounded. And Benson and Spragan, those are the guys that kind of bring you down to earth. This let you know that, Mac, you're really not that good. All this, they could have put this on for anybody, but Jeff and Benson, I appreciate it. Also, you've seen the super fan out here, some of the guys from Tim Hortons, Miles Matitall, Steve Kennish, and super fan Nick Chavor. I think he bought everything that I signed out there at the silent auction. So, Nick, I appreciate it. 10% kickback would be great. Just in Tim cards, that's fine. We'll go from there. But some of the guys that I want to really stick out here is R.D. Lancaster. Ron sitting at the table here. When I got to Edmonton, that was a big thrill to go play for the Little General. And I wasn't too sure who was going to be my coach, and it ended up being R.D. Lancaster. And Ron, you and your dad turned over your football team to me, and my job was to make sure I never let you guys down. So I appreciate that opportunity. Thanks for the years that you let me sound off to you, and you just kept it in the locker room. You didn't tell your dad exactly what I was thinking, so I appreciate that. But I know he probably said a lot of things about me that you didn't tell me about, so we'll call it even. So I know how Coach Ron Lancaster was. But I am indebted to Coach Lancaster for giving me the opportunity to run a ball club. But the first coach that really gave me that chance was Dave Ritchie. He saw something in me, and after the 94 game, in 95, he let me be the starter. And it was just an opportunity that he saw something there. And I didn't see it. He saw it. He said, I want you to be the starter. Can you handle it? Of course I'm going to say yes. I'm not going to say no. I know I was smart. I said, yeah, I'll do whatever you want me to do, Coach. And that was where it started. So Dave Ritchie is one of the guys that as coaches, I really respect, right there with Ron Lancaster as well. So thank you to those two guys. That's a big part of the family. Now some of the players. And these guys, if I can get them to stand up, these are what I call my 2 o'clock in the morning guys. When I was playing, you'll understand here. But Scott Coe, Mike Morielli, Paulus Baldiston, Andrew Grigg. I'm trying to think, I don't think there's any of those other guys. If you guys could stand up. These are my 2 o'clock a.m. guys when we played on away games. And they're right there. Here they are right there. They're all around Paul. Now, when we were on the road at 2 a.m., it was to find out where the last call was. I hurry up and get some beer before the bus didn't leave till 6. Now that we've gotten older, these are my 2 a.m. guys because I can call them at any time, and I know there's going to be 2 questions they'll ask. What do you need? And where are you? That's the kind of relationships you build in the Canadian Football League when you got players. And you meet these guys, not only are you brothers in battle, but you're brothers for life. And those guys I really respect. Thank you guys for the stuff you've done on the field, but stuff that you've done off the field as well. You guys are true friends. I appreciate you being out here today and supporting me as well, because it's all of us, as I said before, all of us going in. Also, some other coaches and GMs. Cal Murphy for sticking with me. I know we butted heads early in the 1988s and stuff and 89s, but he gave me another shot in 1990. Him and Mike Riley brought me into Winnipeg, so I thank Cal. I thank Eric Tillman at BC for bringing me in there. That was a big chance that they were taking as well, but it's one of those things. You never know what guys are going to come your way. And when Coach Lancaster, Hugh Campbell said, let's come to Edmonton, you had Joe Powpow there at BC, had him in Edmonton. Joe Powpow paved a lot for me. Get to Hamilton, Don Sutherland, Dennis McPhee. Those guys paved some ways for me. Coming out to Calgary, getting a chance with Tom Higgins, Steve Barato, Bill Dietrich, getting to meet Stan. You meet so many people in this game. So I want to thank all those guys for the support that they gave me throughout my career. Just to be able to meet you, You don't understand how much that is just to come out and just to meet you and to know you guys. Football is part of it, but just relationship is a lot more part of it. So thank you guys very much for that. One other guy I want to bring up as far as a football family is Darren Flutie. Probably caught 85% of my passes. It was like having another quarterback on the field. And Mike and Drew will be able to tell you it wasn't that Darren was getting open. Darren had a great job of getting other guys open. Of course, he wanted the football. He didn't want to block, so he sent Mike Morielli to block. You know, he did all that kinds of stuff. But what Darren did was he was another set of eyes on the field for me. So I am indebted to him for the success that I've been able to have a quarterback. It's to have a guy like that on the field with you is unbelievable. So, Darren, thank you very much. It's just a great privilege to play with somebody for 10 years and have the support that he was able to give me on and off the field. I mean, he never had any Canadian money, so I always had to pay for his stuff. He only had U.S., so it worked out well. So, then my last F that I want to thank is the fans. I really got to tell you, I enjoy playing in the Canadian Football League for one reason only, the people you get to meet in the stands. The fans during the game, at the end of the game, wherever we go to eat after the game, at Grey Cups, you see me there. You guys don't stop buying me beer. I appreciate that. Don't ever stop doing that. Thank you all very much. But without you guys, none of this would happen. So thank you all very much. I appreciate that. You guys are wonderful. That's a big part of it. And the future that I have for the Canadian Football League, I'm in the process now learning from some great CFL minds, Bob Obilovich, Scott Mitchell, and our caretaker at the Hamilton Ticats, Mr. Bob Young. I'm hoping to slowly move up the management level, get on that side, but I want to be around the CFL for a while. So for all you fans that you cheered for me, thank you. For all you fans that booed me, thank you. And for all those fans that bought me beers, thank you very much. Thank you.